What's up, guys? Welcome back to Living Out Here. Today we're gonna set this up and get to using the 494 planter. Hang out with me and come along. The first thing we got to do is get the tractor fired up and get the loader disconnected. Which brings it off of the parking stand, or brings it onto the parking stand. Parking stand being the bottom portion there. Now we're going to shut the tractor off. We're going to move our hydraulic lever here to release the pressure that's on the hydros. Next, we're going to start disconnecting our hydraulics. Make sure you take note of what color bands go to which plug. I have mine written right there. And you got to pull this out of the retainer like so. And we're going to loop mine around like that. Now we're disconnected. Let's back the tractor out. Contact. Not quite back far enough. A little bit more. Nope. Got it. Actuator's working. They let it down enough that I can get my pin in the rest of the way. Like so. Let's get the kickstand up. Okay, the kickstand I should be able to take out now, which is by these pins here. And this pin here. And then you lift. This off of here. And it stows on those clips. I don't know if I can do this one-handed. Oh, I'm caught up on one of my chains. You stay back there. That goes up there like so. Then you put your pins in. Pins installed there. Pins installed there. So this is a new to me planter. Picked it up for a ridiculously cheap price. let me show you around it a little bit, and I'll show you what I got clean and whatnot. So I'm gonna take a hose and wash these out, hit them with a Scotch-Brite. Same on this one, and that one. Right now, we gotta set the depth of our planters. You do that with these here on each of them. If you don't want them to, or if you want them to be stationary, you lift up on them and then you put it underneath. So that way it doesn't dig into the ground. Next is your hoppers, fertilizer hoppers. Those were all your seed hoppers. Those are your fertilizer hoppers. They've got hoses that connect up to them. These hoppers, for me, are not the originals. How do I know this? Because I have to get this off first. This is hard one-handed. All right, got it off one-handed. We'll put that there. These are fiberglass. Originally, they came with metal hoppers. These are fiberglass. These were custom made for this planter. And I don't think the person really knew what they had when they sold it for the price they did. But these hoppers go bad all the time. They rust out down there in the middle is where they rust out. That's your auger there that it needs to be installed. Same on that one. And we have to connect up our marker chains to see if they work. To take your seed hoppers off, you untwist these like this. Pull them down, lift up and off like so. I'm gonna get the other three off and then I'll show you guys how to take the seed plate off of it and change the seed plate. So that one's gonna need some gentle massaging soon. That one's okay. That's my best looking one. That's my next best looking one. To get the seed plates changed out, there's a little metal tab here on them. You pull back on it, lift up, and these are the rings. This one's a B16. So I think this one's for beans. I don't know. We got them all washed and rinsed out. We're gonna let them sit here for a minute and then I'm gonna blow them out after I vacuum out those hoppers to get the crap that's in them out. This is what it looks like before I vacuumed it. And this is what this one looks like after. Now let's take a look at the other one. Talk around the tractor. See what it looks like on the inside. And if you don't have one of these from DeWalt, this is how loud it is. Not loud at all. So let's get this one sucked out. And what it looks like now. A lot better. Okay, we're gonna get the augers installed now. So we got the hoppers back on, and now we're gonna grease it up. There's a bunch of grease points. All right. We got our depth gauges set. The only lube points we didn't hit were the ones inside of the actual hoppers. Other than that, everything's been greased, lubed, and yeah, we'll see how this goes. Nothing.
What happened there, sir?
I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Well, sometimes you get stuck. What can you do? Yep, neighbor's coming over with his big tractor now. I will say though that the 855, it'll pull that 4-row planter no problem. So, pretty excited. Pretty stoked that it's working. Let me show you. These are the rows that it was leaving. So it's actually doing pretty good. Until I got stuck. It's super soft over here. Still. And I just stopped before I buried it. We got 12 in the hopper for the fertilizer. And there's your corn. We got 3 of them that were running. The 4th one over there, I didn't have enough corn to go that far because it's just me and giving it away to some family members and whatnot. Maybe trying to sell a little bit of it. So, yeah. We got 3 rows in right now. Yeah, fun. Well, we got the field planted. Corn's in. We have some more that we're gonna do tomorrow. The pins are in. Pins are in and the kickstand's down. Okay, we're on the kickstand. Pull this. And I gotta get my impact for the turner thing. You got the nut off. Come on. Do what you're supposed to do. There we go. We're just gonna hang that right there. So I'm fully disconnected from my hydros. Throw the dust caps back on. Okay. Those lines are still hooked up. I think we're good to pull away from it now, and yeah, we'll do more tomorrow. So we're gonna end it up here. We got the corn in the ground, we got the thing working. Super excited, and thanks for hanging out with me.